Ghostly haunted ruins aren't really a place I spent a lot of time. But with the help of a holy man, it didn't seem to be too much trouble, I guess. Back on the path toward White Throne, I headed to Elsprin first. You know, I didn't think we'd run into something gruesome and horrible right away, but here we are. A dead man sliced to bits right outside of his front door, I'm assuming. I don't know, it just seemed to be the work of some terrible fae, and sure enough, what do you know? There's some terrible fae that decided to do this, and they're popping in and out, back and forth. Bundle of sticks, just bouncing around, making cackling sounds. Suddenly there's splinters of wood flying around every direction, hitting everybody. I see Vasilisa fall and crumple to the ground. And then I shoot this little creature, and sure enough, it tries to break my gun. And I think, all right, I'll just shoot it again. Then it grabs my hand. I feel lightning through my veins, and a pain I haven't felt ever before, just coursing through every muscle in my body. I try to move, I try to breathe, and everything aches and hurts just to function. It feels like every muscle in my body is turning to stone and fighting against me. It takes everything I can just to keep going and finish off one of these creatures. But Ghost takes care of that, and then the other one just blips away. Now what are we gonna do? We didn't kill the things that did this, and magical creatures, man. I think they might be the death of us.
Indeed.
I hope not. But Valdeen is sure worried about that right now.
Would not be surprised.
I mean, considering witches are magical creatures,
Yeah.
technically,
Hey.
I think there's a good chance somebody will die.
I have a meta guess.
Yeah.
Because it just occurred to me that I ran a game that had a little guy that was like a little bundle of twigs.
Yeah.
Is it a twig jack?
It is a twig.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good.
I ran one of those.
Yeah, it is a twig.
Because I remember
twig
it was the cone. I remember trying to get in position to land those cones.
Yeah, those cones are nice. they're really nice and splintery, which is a cool. Yeah, twig jack. They're cool
Nice.
little fey creatures.
I liked the voice that you used, and
Yeah.
you had fun with it. I wasn't that fun with it.
Yeah.
There was no conversation.
Nothing at all.
Just twigs.
Just twigs. Being twig-like. You guys have successfully killed a spooky-looking fae with really long ears, and you guys have successfully warded off a twig creature who stepped through a dimensional doorway, and you guys don't know where he went after that.
Can I do a knowledge check for the twig creature?
Yeah.
Because I did for the other one, and it's Fae,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
But I got a 20 on my knowledge planes for twig guy.
Okay, yeah, it's a twig jack. They're tiny cold fey creatures. You get one useful piece of information. What would you like about this creature?
I want to remember something about its portally dimension hop. How far away could it possibly be?
Excellent.
Ooh.
Is it in White Throne at this moment, talking to people about us?
Twig jacks have a special ability called Bramble Jump. It allows them to travel a total of 60 feet per day as the spell Dimension Door.
Oh.
As long as it's through.
Yeah, as long as
Right.
it's like going through wood.
Okay, so Vasilisa is going to say, that was a twig jack. It has to be close still. It could only have jumped at the most 60 feet away. The kids! Hatch!
Oh,
Rix! Kappa!
Bonjour.
Yes, what is it? And as you guys are starting to call out and everything, the front door opens. And you see a woman standing there, and she looks very distraught and scared and disheveled. Oh goodness! Hell, did you get rid of them? Are they all gone?
Just one. The twig guy is still somewhere close.
There's another one though.
How many twig jacks are there?
No, I don't.
There's 3 Fae?
There were 3. Well, yes, there were 3. There should be another around here. And it has my son, my other son. Please, And then at that point, you guys hear a cross between a scream and a bleat.
Like a goat?
Like
maybe?
a goat.
What does it sound like?
We're familiar with that.
Ah! Roll perception.
Vasilisa has 18.
12.
Valdeen has a 19.
15 for Marge.
This day.
22 for Ghost.
Oh shit, Gary's still unconscious.
Gary's still unconscious.
He can't help notice anything.
And as soon as the dust settles and the other guy blips away, that's what I want. If I get another turn in initiative, I'm going to run over and heal Gary.
Okay. You all hear that it is coming from the barn. And the woman standing in the doorway goes, please go help him.
Marge will spur Ghost on and we'll start running towards
Oh.
the barn.
Guillermo, is the child in the barn? Did you see where they went?
No, I don't know. But that sounds like him. Roll for initiative.
Wait,
Oh,
can I...
no.
Wait,
So Bolka's over by Gary, and Vasilisa's talking to the woman in the doorway. While we were having that conversation and Bolka was healing Gary,
Okay, what did everybody get? I'm just going to rearrange your clips here. Who think they got the highest?
Marge got a 21.
Anybody beat a 21? Okay, Margin goes.
Hey! I don't think I've been first in initiative
Valdeen,
ever.
I'm guessing.
9.
Okay, never mind.
Wow.
Vasilisa.
7.
Oh, your dex came down.
6. You could have left him in the same place.
I like how you were mean about Valdeen being so low, and
And then
Valdeen's
everyone
higher
else.
than Vasilisa and Bolka.
Successively low.
Actually, totally fine.
Is Gary alive enough to make
Gary
a,
is. He's conscious now.
an
Gary.
initiative?
Well, he should
Gary
be.
gets a 17. He's up.
Yay! Look at Gary.
What was the next heal for Gary?
Well, I only did 1. The first was a 7.
Okay. You want to do another one?
Is he still down?
He's conscious.
Oh.
Heal him again. Yes. You want to heal him again.
All right, 12.
Okay. Takes him to 17, which is great. Okay. March.
Full speed to the barn.
Ghost is not wearing snowshoes,
No.
but there is a path
There
to
is
the
a
barn. For our listeners, there's a path connecting the house to the barn.
Which makes it not difficult terrain.
Thank goodness.
And then it's Marge on top of Ghost.
Is
Knock
she
on the
able
door.
to try to open the
I think
door?
she can as a move action, yeah.
Okay. As a move action, I will attempt to open the door.
The door swings open.
And what do I see?
Fireball.
I mean, been there, done
15 perception. I do have dark vision, if that matters.
Yeah, F that matters.
that.
Opening the door to the barn, you see 3 creatures. No. The first is the Twiggy guy.
Crap.
The second is another one of those long-eared fae.
Okay.
Small, more feminine structure in the facial area. And the third
I hope we killed her best friend.
Her lover.
is a goat man.
But a goat man.
A goat man.
Goat man.
Like if Radusek and the Familiar had like merged
Like
together.
A man with the legs and waist of a goat and the upper torso of a man.
But
Well,
like,
that's awkward.
like an adult man, though?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not one of her sons then.
She could have an adult. Is she old enough she could have an adult son?
Well, did the body that we saw in the
Yeah.
front look adult? That's what I thought.
The
Yeah.
body out front was like a near middle-aged
Yeah, like
man.
30,
Upper
35.
30s.
Yeah.
So the woman
Yeah,
was
late
probably a little bit
30s.
older.
The woman was like late 30s, yeah.
Okay.
It
were
could
about-
be an adult if they got started real young.
What else do you have to do in Arison, right?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to picture it, and it's kind of horrifying looking.
Mhm.
Definitely.
It shouldn't be because
Satyr-esque.
Sounds like a satyr,
it's
yeah.
a satyr.
Yeah, but
It's a
aren't
satyr.
satyrs
Oh.
horrifying?
Just is a satyr.
They kind of are, yeah. So it's like the legs of a goat, the torso of a human, the head of a human, the arms of a human.
Yeah.
Right. I'm thinking of this human laying on the ground because it's got legs pointing down and arms that go straight. to like,
Okay, that's horrifying.
Right?
You were correct in that one.
I'm like,
Directions are
Your
helpful.
realistic picture
Right,
of,
exactly.
oh God, the legs of a goat is so different from a satyr.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't say satyr. He said legs
Yeah.
of a goat. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, here's this poor dude with the bottom half of a
Oh
goat
my
and top half human, and he can't do anything or go anywhere because he can't
Which
walk.
that's like polymorph gone wrong.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's why I was a little horrified.
Satyrs, polymorph gone slightly less wrong than
Right.
that.
Well, I still have like a move action, so I will just speak. There's more Faye over here.
Good choice.
Nice.
Excellent. Inside the barn, Marge, you see this satyr-like creature surrounded by cut rope. And you see the long-eared Fae with her claws out and tears streaming down her eyes. She goes to attack him.
We don't know what we walked into.
What
God,
kind of
no.
All I know is they ambushed me, so Vasilisa has no pity.
She's crying and attacking the disturbing
Yeah.
goat person.
And you hear her screaming in Sylvan. And
I don't understand it.
Okay.
Is it
Um,
loud enough
yes.
that we would hear it?
Yeah.
I know what she says.
Me too.
Anyone who understands Sylvan hears, "It's your fault he's dead." And she rolls to attack him. That is going to be a 14 to hit, which is luckily going to miss. Second attack goes through. The second attack is going to be an 11 to hit, which is also going to miss. That is her whole turn. It then goes to the satyr guy. He speaks. He goes, "It's not my fault." And
Does he speak in Sylvan too?
yes.
Okay.
It was my dad.
And then he goes, "Leave me alone." And he is going to use a spell-like ability. Ooh, cool. Nice, James. Neato.
I mean, I was saving it
Wait,
till
what?
I knew what the spell-like ability
I know,
was,
right?
and then I could react.
He's going to try and cast sleep on her.
Ooh, cool, James.
neato.
Whoa.
Thanks, guys. So it's a will save of 14. She rolled an 8, and she has a +6. She meets it on the button.
Oh.
He's going to see you, Marge, standing in the doorway, and he's going to try and run towards you, provoking an attack of opportunity. Natural 20.
Oh.
So that is a definite hit. Rolling to confirm. That confirms.
Oh, no.
So he goes
Poor
to
Bolka.
run.
You don't even need us for this part, do you?
I guess not. And she just reaches out with her claws and slashes him on the back, and it just digs in extremely hard. Gonna deal 8 points of damage to him. He's still up, and he is gonna successfully run out the door if you let him, Marge.
I will let him.
Okay, he's gonna run past you, and he doesn't look great, but he's up.
We see, for those of us not at the barn,
Valdeen, shoot him with your broken
this
gun.
Sylvan conversation.
Yep.
So Bolka and Vasilisa understand it, at least.
Yeah.
And then
You see a satyr creature run past Marge, and she lets him, is what you see.
Marge doesn't know what's going on, but she knows it's 2 against 1, and she's always for the little guy. So,
also
and
that
she's not
frickin'
immediately
twig
attacking.
Jack almost killed
Yeah,
me.
we know we're not on the side of the twigs.
Or the long-eared creature.
Yeah.
I'm not pro twig.
They ambushed me, and that's just not cool.
No one gets precision damage against Vasilisa. That's not all right.
That's just not done. Not okay.
It is now the Twig Jack's turn. Okay, the Twig Jack is going to go ahead. He's going to move up, and he's going to take a defensive stance.
So the twig jack looks like it's defending
Mm-hmm. Total defense.
the unidentified fey lady creature.
Yeah. And Gary. Oh, goodness. What is happening? And Gary's going to stand up.
Good turn, Gary.
Valdeen.
Valdeen takes in the situation of the scream and Marge running toward the barn and what was recently said by Vasilisa and the strange lady in her house. He attempts to head toward the barn.
Attempts?
And as he tries to do so, his body just feels stiff and uncomfortable, and he can only take one step. So he only moves once, and he can't move further than that because he doesn't feel very good.
What's happening, David?
Well, it's I'm just kind of going off of the whole dexterity drain and the flavor of like he's trying to move and he just feels
Ice went through his veins.
he's
got
that
a
ice in his
broken
veins. He
gun.
just does not feel right.
That's wonderful.
And so he
Take a snowflake.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And he says, "Bolka, something's got a hold of me. I'm not right." I know it's more than 6, but
It's
Close enough.
all right. I'll let it slide.
Bolka,
this
something's
time.
not right. There you go. That's more like what Valdeen would say.
Hold me. Yeah, that's 6.
Hold me closer, tiny Bolka.
Vasilisa.
Can I do a knowledge check for Goat Man?
Yeah.
29.
Oh, yeah. You crush it, even at disadvantage for being so far away. This is a fawn.
A fawn.
A fawn.
I'm fond of those.
Yes.
Wah, wah.
A fawn. It is the love child of that is half human. Basically, they're born from human parents and fae. And I think with the role, you also know that they are typically good.
It's just an innocent half-breed child.
It does look very fey, though.
Vasilisa is going to glance at the woman behind her and say, "Did you fuck a fae?"
We're just an elk.
Okay.
Just a regular, just a normal.
Which is her way of saying, "Is that your kid?" But less polite. And then she's going to shake her head like it doesn't actually matter right now. Twig bastard needs to go down. And she's going to double move. You know what? She has the con for it still because she hasn't done it yet today. She's going to run
On the path.
over to the barn. She wants to be close enough to help soon,
Okay.
but far enough from
So
the door
just
to not get...
Behind
Coned.
to the right of
Yep.
Marge. and
You're
Ghost.
out of view.
She's kind of like... The fawn is on one side of behind Marge, and Vasilisa's on the other side of behind Marge.
Okay. Bolka.
From where I am, there's commotion going on near the barn. He knew it might come to this. He turns to the barn, and yes, Valdeen, I heard you say that something's not right. I agree.
That's all he said, so yeah.
So he's going to turn toward the barn and say, Ginyeya Lyobvi, and take an entire full round to summon something 35 feet away from me, I think.
Ooh.
On the beginning of your next turn?
On the beginning of my next turn, it will appear.
Top of round 2. Marge and Ghost.
Marge is going to dismount Ghost. Stand in the other opening of the doorway.
Cool.
Don't you hurt that kiddo!
Oh.
Block the door.
Fast mount or dismount is a DC 20.
Okay.
Going for the quick dismount.
On the nose.
Cool. You just hop right off.
Sweet. You've been given the gift of time.
Kill it.
Then, yeah, I will, still blocking the doorway.
Yep,
but
5 foot step up.
step up. And then, yeah, I will swing, and that's the twig creature?
Yeah, that's the twiggy guy.
All right. Get it. Let's see what happens. No. I rolled a 5. There's no way.
Yeah, that's going to miss hard. Ghost.
Oh, that's right. It's the top of the round. It's Ghost's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ghost will take my lead
Uh-huh.
and 5 foot step up and attempt to bite. See if I roll better than a 5. I did roll better than a 5. 23 to bite.
Hits exactly.
Ooh.
Very nice.
And let's see if I can do my damage first. That's not bad. 7 points and attempt to grapple. Big roll, big roll. Yes. 24.
You do that.
Yes. 2 points con damage. And creature's grappled. Yo, Ghost. Man.
MVP Ghost.
Okay.
Quite often.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
combats that it's a good thing she was here.
All right, and we're blocking the doorway. Want to save that poor little goat kid
Okay.
now that it's not disturbing looking.
The poor little adult goat kid thing.
Right.
The kid.
And he seems scared, and he's running away, and I didn't do
Yeah.
anything wrong. And
It's true.
and Marge is all about protecting the underdogs.
Also, he didn't show up and almost murder Vasilisa and
True.
company. So
True that.
James did.
that was Twig Boy.
It's what I do. It is the other Faye's turn.
Well, her buddy is now in Ghost's mouth.
Yeah, so she's going to move forward, so 10 feet. And she's going to attack Ghost.
Okay. On this one, I can use my bodyguard feat to give Ghost a bonus to AC. So Ghost has a +4 if I roll my. Yes,
Yeah,
I rolled a
solid.
16.
Okay. 28.
Oh God!
Wow.
Still hits.
Damn.
This is going to...
It's probably going to feel frosty and stupid
It's going to be some dex
in my
damage.
experience. In all of our experiences, not great.
That is going to be 1 slashing damage and 5 cold damage for a total of 6.
Okay.
It is the Fawn's turn. And he is going to pull out a little set of cute little pan pipes.
Oh no.
And he is going to turn around. And he is going to play a little ditty on his pan pipes.
His pan flute.
Aw. He's channeling his
I like
inner pan.
Is he a bard?
Maybe. Hopefully, he'll help me out.
Is he trying to put someone to sleep again?
No, he was trying to cast hideous laughter on the other Fae.
He does
but
sound like a bard.
She resists, so that fails. He's too nervous. The flute says it's not. It doesn't sound good.
A little choppy.
Very choppy. And then he's gonna move a little bit further over by Vasilisa, and be like, "Thank you for your help." And then we have the Fae Tyndallcrick inside of Ghost's mouth.
Yes.
I thought he had Escape Artist, but he doesn't. That's fine. Instead, what he's gonna do...
Shoop.
He might shoot.
Shoot,
he
daddy.
might shoot. The question is, if he does his spray attack while in Ghost's mouth, does he hit Ghost?
Oh God, you could just spray it right in Ghost's mouth.
Yeah. Or does it only hit Marge?
I feel like it's one or the other. Like, you could definitely spray the person grappling you. Or spray out toward the person that's not grappling you. I think it'd be hard to get both.
Do they have to do a concentration check?
I need to see, like,
Yeah, they
can
will.
you even...
And if you do have to do a concentration check, you get a -2 because Ghost
It's
is
a
destructive
spell-like
companion.
ability.
Yeah, it's not a spell. It's not an
He just
actual
does it.
spell.
Well, spell-like ability would still require the same rules as a spell while grappled.
It's an extraordinary ability and is non-magical.
All right, then. That's
It's
it could probably...
non-magical?
It is a non-magical ability.
That's
as long as
extraordinary.
it
That's
doesn't need
extraordinary.
both hands, it can just do it.
The question is, does it hit... I would assume it hits Ghost and Marge if he's
Yeah.
shooting it out.
Yeah.
So I have to roll what kind of
It's probably
save?
just the
Reflex.
usual cone, but starting from the same square as...
Yeah.
I'm going to use my Rabbit Prince card
Ooh.
for a +1 to my reflex.
Good
Nice.
choice.
All right, I'm going to roll Ghosts first since Ghost
Okay.
is currently carrying the creature.
Okay.
20.
Ghost is able to position the twig jack in her mouth as such that she only gets hit by some of the splinters. So Ghost passes. Ghost will take half damage.
Marge rolled a 1.
Auto fail.
Yeah, that's an auto fail. So 13 points of damage, Marge.
Oh no, she's fine. She was fully healed coming into
Ouch.
this, so.
I know Ghost didn't mean to do this on purpose, but like Ghost did make the save. Like you said, reposition the thing so that it didn't hit Ghost, but Marge got a face full.
Yeah.
Like unfortunately,
Hard.
sure wasn't intentional.
Yeah, and it's gonna move on to Gary, who was like, "We're fighting over there, I guess now. Okay, here we go." And Gary is going to run, very exhausted and very battered. Gary's gonna go to be right behind Ghost. Valdeen.
Valdeen kind of coughs and shudders, and he takes another 15 feet
Cool.
toward the barn.
Thematic. Do you want to say anything, Valdeen?
He's coughing too much. He
Okay.
can't talk.
Okay.
Vasilisa.
she's just kind of assuming that there's been some sort of fey human love
Fuckery.
child making. Only weird part to her is the person dead outside the husband? Are one of them a fae? She'll figure it out later. But she really wants to try to kill Twiggy McStabclaws.
Who's in Ghost's mouth?
Yeah. So
burning hands.
Just
I'm
El
trying
Fuego.
to
The
barn-
Ghost
the
can
barn goes
reflex.
Well, I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere
Okay.
Long ear
on
flaming
top
spear.
of Long Ear Lady. I need a reflex save.
Okay. 21.
I mean, obviously that passes. I don't know. So it sits there, being a ball of flame, but the reflex save negates the damage. So
Really? Okay.
And technically, it could be extinguished by any means that would put out a normal 5-foot diameter sphere of flame. But just pushing it does not hurt the fire.
Okay.
It feels
But if you
spongy.
create
So if I
water.
ran up and hit it with my iron mace, it wouldn't actually have an effect on it. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Contrary
totally.
to popular guard belief.
But yeah, anyway, Flaming Sphere is out and in play. That's it.
Okay.
End of turn.
End of turn. Bolka.
So at the start of my turn, a golden angelic celestial hyena
Oh, okay.
is going to appear on that spot.
Nice.
And the hyena has a ground speed of 50 feet.
Nice. Okay.
So it wants to rush in.
50 feet will get you next to Vasilisa behind Gary.
Yeah. That's a single move for
That's
it.
That's a single move, yeah. So Bolka is then going to... Do I want to run? If I double move on the path, that's 60 feet. I can get pretty close.
Yeah, you can get between Valdeen and the fawn.
And that's what Bolka's going to do. He's not going to run. He's just going to do his double move.
He's going to be, I think,
Follow the path so there's it's not
3
encumbered.
squares ahead of where Valdeen is where he's going to
I think
like
that's
right
right.
there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
That works.
That's the
He's so
60.
far away.
You just walk right past Valdeen.
I need your...
Good game, bro. No, actually, no. He's going to use...
fucko.
He's going to use his words to speak into the cabin and say, "Do not worry, professionals are here." And then he's going to walk away.
You're so
Okay.
professional at something.
Sweet.
At hating Faye, I feel like we're all professional at hating
I guess
Faye.
so, yeah.
Top of round 3. Marge, there's a flaming sphere all on top of this other Fae, and there is still Twiggy in the mouth of Ghost. What do you do?
I will let Ghost take care of Twiggy, and
'Kay.
I will attack the other one.
Okay.
Careful not to hit the flaming sphere and accidentally kill it.
I hear they're pretty fragile.
They're squishy.
Albeit spongy.
The barn isn't like so flammable. That's a problem, right?
I mean, it's on dirt right now, so that's
cool,
fine.
cool. That's fine.
16.
Miss.
Yeah.
Ghost.
I will roll to maintain.
Clamp down. Chomp chomp.
This one may not do it. 15.
+5 for maintaining.
Oh, right. So 20, and I forgot the banner's up, so 22.
Okay, yeah, you maintain.
Woohoo.
That's 2 con damage and another bite.
Here we go.
4.
It's a great 1-2 punch to do damage
wonderful.
and lower their HP at
Yeah.
the same time.
Chew
the
on
same
that
move.
chew stick.
Okay, the other Fae is going to do a full withdraw, and they move so quickly. Way too quick to be normal. They're going to move to the far corner of the barn. They just dart out of there super quick. Garen's turn is going to keep moving away, crying, and he's all beat up, and he has the slash on his tum-tum.
Go see your mom.
And then it is going to be the Twiggy's turn, Tyndallcrick. Tyndallcrick doesn't have any more of those cone spells left for the day.
Thank God.
But what he does have is that one certain move that Valdeen has been role-playing so well.
Uh-oh.
So Tyndallcrick is going to do a touch attack versus Ghost.
Shouldn't be that hard to touch ghosts. They're grappling.
Really shouldn't
I thought
be.
it was the Fae that had that ability.
They both do, it turns
Oh.
out.
Fun.
That is going to be a 21 versus touch.
That's a hit.
Okay, so that is going to be 5 points of dexterity damage to Ghost.
Ouch.
You're rolling for these and getting 5s?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Isn't that great?
No.
My dice selection for this session has been dynamite. Gary's turn. Gary is going to go ahead and move into the barn and take full defense. And then it's going to go to Valdeen. Left behind in the snow. No one cares about him.
Pretty much.
His best friend Bolka just ran past him, didn't heal him or acknowledge his pain at all. And your gun is broken. What do you do?
Valdeen just sits in the snow and cries.
Oh, buddy.
No, Valdeen is fighting through the fatigue of his muscles and the way he feels, and he tries harder to move and to push himself to get into the mix of things, and that's a cracked die. And he still struggles, so he moves right up next to Bolka on the right-hand side there.
Okay.
And that's as far as he can make it, and he says, ow.
Stumbling through this path as fast as he can go, which is
fast as I
quite
can go.
slow. Vasilisa, it is your turn. You have a flaming sphere inside of a barn.
Cool. I would like to move my flaming sphere. It moves as close towards way too fast creature as it can. It like Vasilisa points at the creature and the sphere does its damnedest to get there. And Sylvan, she's going to say, "You ambushed the wrong witch, assholes."
Okay.
Now they know that she speaks Sylvan. And also that she's mad. That was her goal.
And they're like, wait, what witch were we supposed to ambush? We can't believe we messed this up again.
Bolka, it is your and your hyena's turn.
I want to do a heal check on Valdeen to see if there's physical damage that's not the cold.
Okay.
And that's a 16.
Yeah, I mean, he's certainly bloodied. You see a few scratches and cuts. He's wounded.
Okay. Does anyone have another D8 they can lend me?
Mm-hmm. Just roll it separately from your big metal dice. You don't destroy my pretty tiger's eye die.
James.
Yeah.
I forgot I had a standard attack. I
What do you
also
wanna do?
glare at the twig. And it's an evil eye glare.
Okay. What are you
I
giving
haven't
to it?
hexed in a long time. I'm going to give it a lowered attack rolls.
Okay.
I need a will save.
11.
All right. 8 rounds.
All right. Sounds good. All done?
Yeah.
Bolka, you healed Valdeen?
No. I will, though. So I walk up next to him, and I look him up and down, and he doesn't look super good. So I'll give him 11. I'm going to cast Cure Light on him and give him 11.
Cool.
Thank you.
And then I will send the hyena in to see if it can find some prey in this barn.
50 feet can get you catty corner to the flaming sphere on the south side
So it would still need a second move
to get all the way up.
all
to
the way
it.
up.
So if I double move, I can actually get right up in its grill.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hyenas are not nice.
Well, but this is one of Bolka. I don't know if you've ever met one of Bolka's hyenas. This one, it's going to use its double move to get right up in its face, and then it is going to, as a swift, smite evil.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Okay.
Hell yes.
Cool is... Okay. What happened?
It just means that when it does attack this thing, it's going to get +2 damage.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Nice.
Nice.
It's just like, it just gives it a quick, like, I'm good, you're not, let's do this.
Let's tumble.
Very cool.
Okay.
Is Valdeen looking better? A little?
I mean, he looks a little better. He's still
I give him 11.
He's still pretty stiff.
All right, then, I'm going to move up just a little bit. I want to be kind of like between Vasilisa and Valdeen.
Okay.
I'm standing next to the little fawn kid.
Yeah.
Well, he's like a middle-aged man.
How
Fawn.
old is Fawn Kid?
It's hard to tell.
Torso-wise?
Torso-wise, he's probably in his, early 20s.
Early 20s.
But he's got the legs of a 7-year-old elk, which are
So
prime.
almost like his parents could be in their late 30s.
Yeah, it's possible.
Or he's completely unrelated and there's an actual human child somewhere around here. But the
possible.
fawns could be the one who
You,
have
you,
killed.
James.
Top of round 4, Marge.
Well, Marge is going to poke at the twig thing in Ghost's mouth and try not to hit Ghost.
Okay.
25 to hit.
That definitely hits.
4 points damage.
Okay.
And I think she will stay where she's at. She does not want to leave an opening for anything to escape.
Okay.
Ghost will attempt to maintain grapple. 14.
Did you add your
Oh,
Five.
plus my 5. Sorry.
19.
Okay,
I was
you
really
maintain.
sad.
So we will roll again for the 1 point of con damage.
The bundle of sticks goes limp.
Aha!
And Ghost will stay put as well.
It's the Fae's turn. You watch her take off.
Yeah.
So unbelievably fast. She is going to provoke from your hyena, Zac.
Sweet.
But she is also going to acrobatics to avoid the AOO.
Ooh.
That's going to be an 18.
That passes.
Okay, so she takes off. She runs straight across the barn and stops and on a dime turns 90 degrees and starts rushing towards Marge
Oh.
and is going to attempt to leap over Marge.
Okay.
Marge is a small person. Less
Wow.
difficult than over other people.
Absolutely obliterates it
Whew.
with a 62.
What the?
62 what? Acrobatics check?
Yeah.
Get out of town.
That's quite the
What?
jump check. Just like
This
throw
creature
her
has a
spare.
plus 50 when jumping.
So the dice, the die you rolled was just for show.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Die is so unnecessary.
All right.
Jumps completely over Marge.
Jeez. You are
That was
short.
a running jump too, so even easier than it would have been.
And then
Is going to turn down the path.
Is she running for the fawn?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Perfect. I'm standing right there.
So she jumps over Marge, lands on the other side, another sharp 90-degree angle, sprints past Vasilisa, gets right up next to the fawn, is going to deliver her dexterity draining touch attack,
Oh,
which is going to be a 17 to hit the fawn's TAC, dealing 3 points of dexterity damage to the fawn.
okay.
And
Screw this
then she continues moving.
to where?
This is wild. She's got the speed of a faster than a cheetah. She's got the speed of a really fast fae, guys. Jeez, where does she go? Oh no!
Jeez,
Oh,
Louise.
Gosh! Wow!
So she sprints past all of you,
Oh my lord! There she goes.
moving faster than any of you have ever seen or thought possible.
What the heck? My sphere will never catch up.
Garen's turn. He is also going to slow down a lot and look really terrible and look at Valdeen and like, oh yeah, you know what I'm going through.
Someone understands.
Ghost is like, yeah, I'm in that club too.
Yeah. Oof.
Garen's gonna kind of start to move the other way now, try and get away from this creature. He's gonna move in.
He's gonna try and hide in the barn again.
Behind the furry creatures who protected him.
Yeah.
Gary's turn. What the fuck just happened there? And Gary's just kind of looking at Marge like, what the fuck do we do? Valdeen.
Valdeen sees the same type of creature that did this dexterity drain go whizzing by him, which he hasn't seen up to this point. It's the first time he's seen it come out of the barn. He sees the same creature that pissed him off earlier, so he's going to kind of like swivel and shoot from right where he's at and try to shoot it, even though he's going
Nice.
slow.
Oh, dude.
He's going slower than he normally is. That's what he's going to do.
I love it.
So he fires away.
Oh, man.
No misfire.
Let's just use the unicorn die just to be sure.
Oh no!
Let's roll it on the TV.
And then if he does, roll below 4, it's our fault. 14.
All
14.
right. Thank you, Metallic Dice Games.
Yes.
So that's a 22 against touch.
That'll just hit touch, yeah.
Perfect. That's going to be 10 damage.
Okay.
And Valdeen says, "Get back here."
All
It's your gun, though. Your gun, when you fire it, it's only got those 2 hit points left. Like, it functions and it works and it hits, but, like, you gotta still feel like...
It probably feels hotter in your hands.
That's not the
from
normal.
crack,
It's
and
not good.
It's
Yeah.
not responding the way it normally does.
There's a bit more smoke than we like to see.
Vasilisa.
All right, Vasilisa notices that Twig thing has been dropped out of Ghost's mouth. Knows that her flaming sphere never will catch fast little bugger. So she points the flaming sphere to move on to Twig thing.
Okay.
Might as well just burn those twigs.
It's 5 feet away.
It can't quite make it.
Can't quite make it.
Jeez Louise. So she has it move as close as it can. She then turns to the fast thing and kicks herself for not having been able to identify what these are. Hates that she doesn't know if we're like on the right side, but she knows we're on the right side because she was ambushed. That's all she needs to know. Instead of being offensive, I guess at this point, because of range, I'm going to give a fortune hex to an ally. Do I think Bolka is close enough to anything to do something useful with his fortune? I'm going to give fortune to Valdeen. Is he within 30 feet? Or I just don't know, like, you're too far away to get up to attack the thing.
Okay.
I don't know.
He acts next, though. You'd know that he would be moving
Yeah,
next.
so
that makes
that's
sense.
my hesitation. I might, you know what? I will give fortune to Bolka.
Okay.
Oh.
And so Bolka feels some warmth of summer flood through him.
Only because you whined about it.
And
I know, right? It's the only reason it's happening.
Bar's warmth be with you, Bolka. And you can re-roll any ability check, attack roll, saving throw, or skill check and take the better result. You have to use the ability before you make your first roll. And it only lasts for 1 round.
Cool. Bolka
Woohoo.
and Hyena.
Hyena's going to go full movement, 100 feet, which is still not going to get it. I don't think where I need it to go. So the hyena, the happy golden angelic hyena runs all the way up there.
Should we say that one more time? There was a big chair squeak in the middle of that.
Yeah.
The happy golden hyena runs up to the...
I think Go Lucky was in there
that
too.
spot. The go lucky,
The
happy go lucky.
golden.
Golden.
The
happy
happy
golden-
golden celestial.
Lucky
Golden lucky.
Joker spawn goes up to there.
I'm feeling warm and summery.
Okay.
In summary. But also it does look like I can make it 30 feet.
Yeah, it would.
30 feet would put me 1 space in front of the hyena,
Yep.
Yeah.
which would put me kitty corner to this thing.
Yeah.
So that's probably the smartest thing for me to do.
Okay. So you're going to move up 30 feet, standing right next between the hyena and
This pain in the ass.
this pain in the ass, which I will tell you the name of just so we can stop calling it a pain in the ass and long eared
mean,
We're not going
Our
to stop.
characters
You're not gonna
are
figure it
still
out.
going to call them that.
Yeah, they are. But for us, this is a quickling. Dun dun dun. Surprise, surprise. They're fast as fuck, boy.
I don't like that. I'm just going to come up with the mace.
Okay.
This thing just needs to stop flying around and just... I'm trying to ground it, basically.
Mm-hmm.
First roll was a natural 9. Second roll was a natural 13. So 21 against AC.
21 is going to miss.
Little bugger.
Thank you, Vasilisa.
Little quickling
Sorry
bugger.
that-
I tried.
Yeah, you miss with that. Okay, back to the top. Marge. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Remounting my mount.
You could roll for a fast mount, same as a fast dismount, I think.
Well, that's what I'm going to try.
DC 20 ride check.
Oh,
Rolled a nat 1.
Okay, so it is.
You don't have a plus 19, right?
I don't. I have a plus
Yet.
10.
So if you fail, it is a move action.
Okay.
So you move action, mount ghost.
Yeah,
And you
that's
still
not
have-
bad.
Exactly. And then I will hold my standard until after Ghost's movement. I'm surprised she didn't just fail getting on Ghost with her nat 1. I totally thought
Do you,
that's
do you want to do that? That sounds great.
No, but
It takes her longer than she's accustomed to having it take.
She goes too far over Ghost. She accidentally mounts the fawn.
Get off of me.
Oh, you stay here, buddy. You're going to be safe. She'll use her move action to get on to Ghost. As part of her move action, she's going to grab a wand.
Okay. Ghost
will move full 30 feet.
Okay.
And then she'll have Ghost double move.
Okay. And then you're going to take your swing.
She's going to use a wand.
Okay.
Oh.
You're going to use some MD?
She's going to try. She's going to use the wand of color spray she has.
Ooh.
See if possibly blinding this creature. It's a possibility, making it hard for this creature to move.
Instead, you hit Bolka and Valdeen.
Okay.
I mean,
No, I'm kidding. You're fine.
I got to pass my UMD first. Nice. 22 UMD.
Okay, so the spell goes off. What is the DC?
It's 10 plus the spell level plus the minimum ability score modifier necessary to cast that spell is the wand DC.
So it's at least 12.
So it's at least a DC 12.
And I rolled an 11. It fails.
Oh. Wow, that's a low save.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
so
You got very lucky.
color spray happens. This will be the first time Marge has cast anything besides curing spells with a wand.
This is great.
So this is like she's been touching on this using magic
A little bit of magic
a
coming
little
through
bit
her
here
weapon.
and there.
A cone of color spray goes poof.
Go ahead and roll a D4.
3.
3 rounds.
Elizabeth gives me a
No, I'm
Creature
just
is
excited.
blinded and stunned for 3 rounds.
yes.
And then it will
Stunned,
be stunned
huh?
for an additional round after that.
That's amazing.
You rolled so well.
Yay! And the only reason why she pulled out the wand of color spray is because she just got color sprayed.
That's true.
Okay. Stunned creature drops everything held, cannot take actions, takes a -2 penalty to their AC, and loses its dexterity bonus to AC, if any. Attackers receive a +4 bonus on all attack rolls to perform combat maneuvers. So it's a sit and dunk. It's not helpless, but it can't take any move actions, standard actions, free, immediate, swift.
You weren't expecting Marge to pull that out of her.
No,
Hat.
I wasn't.
Amazing.
Surprise.
It moves on to the Quickling's turn, and as we have stated, the Quickling is stunned and blind. It can't do shit. Gary's turn. Gary's gonna work his way out and be like, "Oh, hello, Vasilisa. What is going on? What is going on, Vasilisa, my friend?" That is his 6 words. Valdeen.
Sorry, hope you're not traumatized by the color spray.
Well, I was just trying to figure out how I was going to do that. hadn't gotten there yet as far as
I
what
mean,
I was going to do.
Have
You had a
been
good,
put
you had a
to
good therapy
peace.
session
It's been
Yeah.
time.
with Herbert.
Yeah, it's been some time.
And it wasn't aimed at you.
That's true. It went that away. And now this is a very shiny-looking Quickling.
I'm not casting
Covering.
it at you. I'm casting it near you.
Yeah. I think Valdeen will go ahead and stagger his way toward the creature.
Are you back down to 0 again?
It's not a health thing.
Okay.
And that's as far as he'll move. And now he's
Okay.
got a very direct line of shot, and he can shoot. So
Yep.
he will go there, and he will attempt to shoot the gun.
Come on.
And here we go with rolling the
1 through 4. 1 through 4.
we're rolling the dice again. Unicorn dice on the
Come on,
table.
20% chance explosion.
No, if he gets a 4, he's okay. 4
Oh.
is okay, right?
I think 4 is okay.
Oh.
I
As
had
long
to
as he
look.
rolls at least a 4.
3 or lower there. Come on.
I'll look. If I roll low, we'll go look it up and stuff. Okay, here we go.
Oh!
Is that a 1 or a
my
4?
God.
What is that?
That's a 1.
It's a 1? Is that a 1, really?
That's a 1. The 7 is, we're looking at the 7.
That's a 1. That's a Valdeen's gun just exploded in his
Metallic Dice Games, thank you.
Oh, no!
It literally just exploded.
Wow.
It explodes in his hand.
Yeah, it
All right,
does.
let's spend some time and look up gun explosion
Oh
rules.
my
'cause
God.
They are really, really bad, folks.
Oh, dude. We need a new gunslinger.
No,
No,
the
we just need
gunslinger
a
needs a
new
new gun.
gun.
Oh, well, I'm sure we'll just
gunslinger's
pick
fine.
one up at the local...
Elsprin? White Throne? Yeah, they probably don't have those.
If a gun
They
is
might.
broken, its misfire value increases by 4.
Oh!
Yeah, it was a lot higher. We weren't close to it.
Oh,
but
so it would have been 7.
If an early firearm with the broken condition misfires, it explodes. When a non-magical firearm explodes, the weapon is destroyed.
Yep.
When a gun explodes, pick one corner of your square. The explosion creates a burst from that point of origin. Each firearm has a burst size noted in parentheses after its misfire value. Any creature within this burst, including the wielder, takes damage as if it had been hit by the weapon.
Yep. It's going to hit me with 1d8. 1d8 plus 5.
Yeesh.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 5. Go ahead and roll that against yourself.
We'll roll that on the table as well.
Oh,
It's a maximum damage.
Here's the other thing, though. You do
Metallic
get a
dice
reflex
games.
save to have the damage.
Oh my god.
Let's roll a reflex save with my -5 dexterity.
Oh my god. This is not Valdeen's day.
What does that say? What does it say?
It looks like an 8.
It's an 8 on the die, and I have a 6 reflex right now. So that's 14 reflex.
Okay, you save, so you're only going to take half of that damage. You take 6 damage. You all hear the loudest fucking explosion.
Yeah, this is super loud.
The gun shatters, and you see all of this shrapnel start, like, it just rips Valdeen's hand to, like, shreds.
Oh, gosh.
And his hand is, like, kind of bloodied. Doesn't look good. The gun is just gone.
God damn.
Valdeen says, "Ow."
You have a move. No, you don't. That's your fucking
No,
turn.
I'm
Yeah, that's
done.
it.
Goodness
Good work.
me. Oh, God. Vasilisa, your turn.
Wow.
Jesus.
How do you follow up that turn, right? This is so much fun.
Yeah. Elizabeth, what does Vasilisa do?
You see a big poof of color and then an explosion.
Vasilisa
Yeah.
is going to angrily glance at Fawn Boy and say, "What did you do to anger these Fae?" And then she is going to point so that her stupid flaming sphere moves 5 more feet onto the stupid twig body, just to make sure.
Victim blaming, huh?
Look,
Ooh.
she heard what they said in Sylvan. Did they really cause a death of someone?
Okay, go ahead and roll 66.
Because it's a twig.
I
It is
knew it.
vulnerable to
Frickin'
fire.
twigs. All right. 19.
You see it scream in its unconscious state and writhe and just turns to ash that floats up into the air.
Yeah.
That thing almost killed me. I was not having it. And then I'm going to nod in satisfaction that the twig thing is for sure dead.
Okay.
And I'm going to move towards, so like just second move towards Valdeen. Probably as much as I can, honestly.
You can go stand right next to him.
I go stand right next to Valdeen. And as I do my second move, I will retrieve a wand from my pocket.
Okay, I'm going to color display Valdeen. I know how this goes. Bolka and Hyena.
I don't know. If you'll let me do this, what I want to do is have the hyena run to the north and like do a little loop and approach this thing from the north.
So
I
you're
mean,
gonna.
you have 50
Yeah, you have
movement
50 you can
speed. You
do
could
it.
easily approach it from the north.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
question just is the
And
hyena
avoid
smart enough to do that? But I
AOs.
think that it
You're in
is just-
control, and also
It's
it's
a
a god
celestial
hyena. Yeah,
hyena.
it's an extra planar creature. It got you. It no figure out how to now.
I like the little ghost figure flanking with the big ghost figure. Pretty
It's
cute.
cute. There
Pretty
you go.
cute.
We've got you surrounded. It's not going to be good to hit though. Natural 20.
Whoa!
Hey,
With flanking and everything, that's a 25.
Okay, roll to confirm.
Natural 1.
So it does not confirm, I hear.
But it hits.
It
Yeah.
definitely hits.
And it because this is the same one that it smited when we were indoors.
+2.
It's going to be 1d6 plus 5 total.
Ooh.
Roll
okay.
big.
9 total.
Nice.
Plus a trip attempt.
And it's blind, so
And stunned.
and stunned.
So
Here comes the trip.
+4.
Sure, I'll take that. It's 15, so 19.
19. He meets it, so you succeed.
So the little celestial angel hyena runs in, bites, and trips this stunned, blinded, colorful
I
creature.
just cut her
Quick
leg
thing,
out
yeah.
from under her.
I picture biting and then just like pulling down and
Yeah,
knocking
Yeah.
over.
like biting the leg and just
Rawr.
yanking on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a cute little hyena, too. And then now that it's down, Bolka is angrily going to try and just bring his mace down
Sick.
on top of it. I'm hoping for a good roll, because this would be a nice way to do it.
Bolka doesn't like evil fae.
Oh, let's see. With my harrowing minuses, it is
We say loudly so Frick's hears.
It's a 19.
Yeah, you hit.
Blinded, tripped, prone, all that.
Fun fact, since it's stunned, it doesn't get its dexterity bonus to its armor class, which was +7.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep.
Bolka does
Color spray
5
game
damage.
changer. Good job,
'Kay.
Marge.
Top of round 6, Marge.
In the same vein as Bolka, Marge is gonna try and just,
Clobber him.
I'm gonna try and split you in half, I guess. That seems to be my
If
thing.
this thing makes it out alive, I'll be really surprised.
15.
You hit.
It's not very good. That's only gonna be 4 damage.
Okay.
Chipping away.
I mean, Ghost will attempt to bite too.
Oh, well,
though Ghost isn't. Ghost's dex has been drastically dropped. So, and Ghost had weapon finesse.
Oh.
Yeah. No. No, it would be an 8.
Yeah, that misses.
Ghost is not feeling well.
Okay. Gary. Gary is going to double move and stand over the quickling as well. I see we are attacking this little quick shit. Okay.
Now that we finally caught
Everybody doing good? I was unconscious for 6 words. Sorry. The fuck is going on, guys? Valdeen.
Do a perception check.
Look for your gun.
Yeah, actually, yes.
Oh.
Here's what he would like to do. Valdeen would like to look
Uh.
around for whatever pieces that are still function, and you can roll whatever you want to roll to let me have a certain number of pieces that are still intact out of the gun. I know it exploded, but like most of it's incinerated, but how much is left that's still...
Is this just for flavor or for something mechanical?
Well,
Because if it's for something mechanical, I have to do research and figure out, like, what happens to a gun when it explodes.
it's combination of both at your discretion is how I'll put it, because the gun is destroyed,
Yes.
but I have to build a new one.
Yes.
So if you will let me collect any pieces of this gun, I'd like to try to do so by rolling perception. You can think about it for a second while I look around.
Salvage and use a piece of the old gun in the next gun.
Or you could even say he finds a couple pieces and then in 2 weeks figure out, but it's not something that's going to help you.
Yeah. So either way, I
Okay.
have a 19 perception to look around with a bloody hand and in a lot of pain to try to find pieces of my gun in the snow.
Tough call.
So I'm fine with that. You look around and you see there's pieces fucking everywhere.
But they're splintered and there's no
There's
big
a
chunks.
bunch of little
Are there any
pieces.
big chunks? I
Yeah,
think it's
I'm
what he's
looking
asking.
for mainly looking for the barrel and the chamber. Those are the two pieces that I
That you
would
really
like to
want.
find the most.
You don't see those right now.
Okay. Valdeen is now on his knees digging in the snow.
Oh, God. Poor guy. Okay,
At least
Vasilisa.
Blood everywhere as he's
The
doing it.
cold is at least
Everywhere.
slowing down the blood flow, and
Vasilisa charitably decides he is using the snow to wisely clean his bloody wound.
Ah, clever.
And as it is her turn and she moved up specifically for this purpose, she is using her Cure Light Wounds wand on Valdeen. And she'll
Aw.
say, "Don't worry, magic will do that."
Thank you.
It's just going to be the 1d8 plus 1, but 5. It's a start.
It's better than a punch in the nose.
Bolka.
Hyena bites and I'm gonna smash. I mean, it's just gonna be an assault, an all-out assault. So the hyena is going to bite. Still got the smite. Gonna smite bite. That's gonna miss. And then Bolka. Don't forget about everything. Oh, but Bolka's a 26.
That crushes it. Talk to me about your damage.
Just 4.
Okay. Back to the top. Round 7, Marge.
she really wants this thing to be done and over with before the sight comes back, so she's gonna attack again. Hopefully roll better.
Yeah, that's a nat 1, so it's not going to hit.
Okay. Ghost.
No. Ghost is gonna hit though.
Well, I don't know. Ghost is a -2. 19?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely hits.
Stunned, prone.
7 points of damage in an attempt to grapple.
Yeah, the grapple's.
It has a -13 on its AC right now.
And attempt to grapple will be a 20.
Yeah?
And then con damage of 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, progress.
Kind of.
Progress.
Yeah.
Even
Any
Marge
progress.
is assuming that these things have DR, which they might. That has to be damage.
Yeah.
Progress is binary. Like, it either is or it isn't.
Yeah.
And it is. That is progress.
So Ghost is going to take out every enemy again.
Yeah, dude. Like, what would this party do
I
without
technically
Ghost?
finished off the twig guy, but only I really know about that.
And Marge, technically, with the color spray wand, is
She's the MVP
really
for this
got
particular phase.
that Fae to stop moving so we could actually hit it.
Like, Valdeen has the DPR, but Ghost stuff is tactically, like, just necessary.
Yeah.
He did.
Grabbing and draining. Oh, so good.
And Gary,
Hello.
with his cold iron.
Oh, that's right. Finally, cold iron in play.
Oh, is the satyr not going to do anything?
Hell no.
Okay.
Satyr
I
can't do
was-
shit. Like,
I wasn't sure.
Satyr's hiding.
Is the satyr going to answer my question? What did you do to anger these fae?
I didn't want to hurt my mom.
Okay, see, I value that answer. Thank you.
Are you sure? Because you seem like the
didn't
kind of
wanna
person
hurt
who'd
his-
want to.
You love hurting your mom.
Wow.
I feel like this whole campaign is leading to you hurting your
But
mom.
I'm not just anti-moms. Like, I like Marge and
her particular-
Kappa.
Okay, that's true. That's true.
I'm aware moms can be better than my mom, says Vasilisa. My mom, says Elizabeth, is quite wonderful. Just to clarify.
Gary hits by 1 point.
Nice.
And is going to deal some damage with his cold iron longsword using power attack.
It's just part of the body hanging out of Ghost's mouth that he managed to.
Minimum damage, unfortunately, but
it's cold
it
iron.
all bypasses potential DR.
Because
And that is going to be 6 points of damage.
Good job, Gary.
Valdeen, digging in the snow. What do you do?
I think Valdeen actually just kind of goes, where is it? It can't be gone. It can't be.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, and that's it? That's your whole turn?
That's it.
I love you. That's great. Vasilisa.
Okay, Vasilisa's flaming sphere goes away quietly back in the barn, so the fawn sees it go away. And Vasilisa is going to boop Valdeen one more time with this wand.
Right on the nose.
Boop.
Here you go, champ.
4 more heal.
He looks up at you and blinks and then looks back at the snow.
Blink, blink.
Wonderful.
She's not going to move anywhere. She's just going to kind of put a hand on Valdeen's shoulder and be there.
Okay. Bolka, you and the hyena.
Yes. So, Hyena is going to try and completely miss.
Nice. Did it succeed on its attempt to completely miss?
Yes, it did.
Oh, good. Good.
Good job, Hyena.
Noted.
Nailed it. And then Bolka with this magical +1 heavy mace. Natural 1.
So, Bolka, you swing this mace down and you just completely miss, and you notice it looks like you're doing the same amount of damage as you have with your previous swings.
Oh, snap! Oh, snap!
Vasilisa might have gotten rid of the fireball, but I didn't get rid of that burn.
Oh.
Wow.
So even though it's a magical weapon, it's been resisting all this?
Yeah.
Weapons with an enhancement bonus of +3 or higher can ignore some types of damage reduction.
Yeah. Here's
Oh.
so a weapon enhancement of +3 can overcome cold iron and silver. +4 can overcome adamantine, and +5 can overcome alignment based.
Shit, our games with you as GM are going to get so much harder.
Our last 3 sessions, we've learned so much.
Crunch.
You
Lot of
never
crunch.
stop learning about Pathfinder rules, you guys. You'll think you know, and then you'll learn more, and it only makes the game more exciting.
I also never stop forgetting Pathfinder rules as
That's
well, which
part
is
of
keeps
the
it keeps it
key
flowing.
cycle. Yeah, that's why you always keep learning. I've forgotten more about Pathfinder than
you'll
I've
never
ever
know.
learned.
Everybody add 1 to your Pathfinder knowledge skill.
Sorry. Moving on.
So
Marge's
is
turn.
the creature
Marge's
dead?
turn.
No.
No.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Marge?
Well, I'm trying to decide if Marge would notice that this thing isn't really being any more damaged with physical
Roll
attacks.
a perception check.
14.
I mean, I think you can tell that it's definitely not taking as much damage as it should have been this entire time. Gary has done the most damage, like in a single hit by far.
So technically, Ghost could roll to maintain the grapple, do more con damage, and then drop.
Okay, yeah. Go for it.
And then it would be not grappled at the end of
Yeah.
the turn.
Right.
And it wastes your standard, yeah.
Well,
It doesn't waste.
It doesn't
if it's
waste
doing
because I
con
could do con damage.
Yeah. Do it.
And that's kind of the
fine.
point, is do con damage, but then drop it so it's prone again, make it easier for everybody else to hit.
with our pointless attacks. Valdeen, come shoot this thing.
God, don't rub it in.
It's vulnerable.
Don't rub salt in his Pepperbox wound.
It's gone. It's gone.
So Ghost will roll to maintain grapple, rolled a 19.
That'll pass.
2 points con. 5 bite damage, and Marge will give the release command by tapping her on the nose. And she will release the Fae prone onto the ground.
Yeah, take that little thing.
Okay.
And then Marge, thinking outside the box still, is going to throw one of her alchemist's fires on top of it.
Oh.
Would it be a move or a standard to retrieve it?
Let's call it a move.
Let's do it.
Okay.
You pull it and you toss it on the ground.
She's going to toss it on the ground.
Throw it on the ground.
Got to roll for technically throwing it. Make sure she doesn't fumble
Yep. AC is going to be a lot higher, which is stupid as shit.
for being prone.
Yeah.
Higher versus ranged.
Okay. 20.
Hit.
1d6 fire damage.
Okay, good, because she doesn't know what that does either. She's just throwing random stuff at her.
1d6 fire damage, and every creature within 5 feet of the point where the flask hits takes 1 point of fire damage.
So that would be
from the splash.
Gary,
Bolka,
and
Marge, and Ghost.
Marge, Ghost, and
the
the hyena.
hyena.
3 points of damage to the Fae, and 1 point of damage to everybody else.
Okay, roll another d6.
Ghost is starting to not look too good. 6.
Nice.
It has fire vulnerability.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The damage is doubled.
It wasn't just the twig?
Yeah, I assume that was the twigs. But
Yeah.
Both of them have.
Dang.
They both have that cold touch.
Lucky.
And
They're
have
both
fire
cold
vulnerability.
play.
To know.
She's thinking
Marge.
like Vasilisa.
Yeah,
She's
you're
starting to
learning.
think like
Yes.
Vasilisa.
Marge MVP.
It is the creature's turn. The creature is able to move now, and it's just gonna scream in pain, screaming obscenities about humans and how awful they are and how they all need to
They
die.
called me racist.
And it'll go on to.
Is it going to move?
It'll try
It can
and
move.
crawl away, and everyone can take an attack of opportunity on it. It's on fire, and it's trying to crawl away through the snow. Who wants to hit it?
I'm
I
not
mean, Marge,
gonna.
this whole
Don't
thing
fall
is
for
trying to put it out of its.
Smash it.
You know, I mean, she doesn't have any. She can hit it, but I don't know if it's going to do any good.
Everybody hits it.
Everybody hits it.
My mace has been doing nothing.
Well, Marge rolled a 19. So
That'll hit. You're looking to beat 5.
I got 5.
So
'Kay.
it doesn't do anything. Oh my god.
18
Hit.
to hit from Ghost. All right, Ghost. Nope.
Okay.
I got a 15 to hit.
Hit.
9 damage.
That'll kill it.
Woo!
Oh my god.
I did not think that was going to work.
Is it dead or just unconscious though?
It passes out, and it's on fire.
We all run over and start stomping it like the printer in an office space.
That's a bad idea. Let it burn out.
Oh, yeah, good point. Good point. We don't want to put it out.
Go ahead and roll fire damage for the start of the next round.
6. Nice. Do I roll twice?
Yeah, because it's
5 for the second one.
That's dead.
holy moly.
It stops moving, and you all are here in between this barn where there is a fawn claiming that his mother is the woman in the cottage who is being attacked by the Pinecone Man and the Invisible Fae who stabbed Vasilisa. And now we sit here around the burning corpse of another quickling, the body of a human man not 15 feet away, and Valdeen crouched on his knees, digging through the snow with a bloody, torn-up hand.
It can't be gone. It can't be gone.
And after 2 wonderful episodes of nothing but perhaps the most exciting combat since the death of a certain someone, we leave our adventuring party. Who knows? Maybe next time they'll finally make it to the village of Elsprin. I guess we'll just have to find out. The Metro Podcast!
See what happens when we go help other people.
Oh my gosh, I'm learning my lesson there, Nikki.
Wow.
For all we know, we sided with the wrong side. Except again, whoever stabbed me is the wrong side.
That's true.
That's the saving grace.
But it's been like a year and a half, almost 2 years, and Valdeen's gun's finally...
Exploded.
Yikes. And Marge is finally using magic.
Things are changing.
You
really pushed your luck. You really pushed your luck.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Whew.
Jeez.
Oh man, we get to actually learn about how gun crafting and acquiring works.
We will learn about that
Or not.
on the next session.
Or maybe next time we see Valdeen, he has a bow.
Thanks for listening to the Dimension Door podcast. If you want access to bonus content such as interviews, early access, and music tracks, you should join our Patreon. You could even join the ranks of our executive producers, David Lester, Callie Rose, Debbie Hawks, and our newest executive producer, Maitri Satva. Our editing and music tracks are from the ever so wonderful Zac Kreitler, bumper tracks from MDK Music, and some sound effects